Good morning, Forest. Fit Body Boot Camp. This is Jason here. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you're not strapped inside without toilet paper. So, if you have been living under a rock for a little bit, we have this thing going on out in the world called the coronavirus. It's kind of causing a little havoc into our daily lives, services, things we're able to do, schools, everything. So just want to put out a few news and notes here for how us at Fit Body Boot Camp are going to move forward, okay? Up until now, we've been doing everything we can to keep everything as clean as possible, disinfecting everything, trying to switch up the workouts to kind of reduce sharing of equipment and being able to keep some social distancing. We realize that the gym is your guys' safe haven to come to kind of get away from the rat race of life. And now, especially if you're trapped inside or, you're at home with your kids or whatever it may be, we want to try to continue that as much as possible. Okay? But there are some guidelines, as you know, coming down from powers way bigger than myself. So here's what we will be doing effective immediately, okay? Starting with tonight's sessions. We will have to reduce our session sizes to 9 people or less, okay? I know that may not be, a big deal for some sessions. Some sessions, in the mornings we do have a lot more people. But until we get better guidance on what we have to do, we will have to reduce our session size to 9 people, and that allows, with the coach, keeps it at 10 people, okay? Until we get through this swing, we encourage everyone to work out 3 days a week maximum, okay? And that's just going to allow everyone to try to get in who wants to get in, okay? We understand that some of you guys usually work out 5-6 days a week, which we love that. But in this time, when we have to limit our class sizes, let's just try to be kind of share the wealth and allow everyone to get in who wants to get in, okay? It's imperative that we book ahead of time through the app so we kind of know, who's coming in, and that way your fellow classmates and members will also know if the class has openings or is full. If you do not feel comfortable working out in the session, or you're just not able to get in or whatever, we are pushing out at-home workouts today. I think one just launched not too long ago that you can do the workouts at home. It won't be the same workout. These are coming from corporate level. They're pushing them down to us. We're pushing them out to you. So you can still stay active during this time, okay? A good scenario would be for you guys to work out your 2 or 3 times a week on location, and the other times during the week, work out at home with these at-home workouts. Worst case scenario, if the government tells us that we have to shut down, which in some states that has happened. In your larger states, they have shut down all fitness facilities. Then we will go to a complete online program starting Monday. It's going to be launching Monday, no matter what. And if we're still open, we'll do the combination of the two. But if we have to shut down, we will go to a complete online program so that everyone can still stay involved. We will still be pushing out content to you. We still want to keep you active. We are just bound. We're at the mercy of everything else around us, just like everyone. While we limit our classes to 9 people, there is a 15-minute gap in between the classes. So we just encourage people not to come in and hang out early before the class when there's two classes back to back. Kind of let everyone flow out, let the new people flow in. That way we can try to keep that 10 people per room, okay? Kids have always been welcome in our facilities to sit on the couches and stuff like that. They still are. let's try to limit that as much as possible over the next few weeks. If there is an alternative to have someone watch your kids, they are in that most vulnerable. You have your elderly, your low immune system people, and your kids are the most vulnerable. Let's try to limit that as much as possible if we can. If not, we understand. But just try to do what we can to keep that room at 10 people or less. Moving forward, like I said, we've been doing this last couple of days. All our workouts will be kind of cut back to limit transitioning and moving from station to station. We'll limit the amount of weights being used. We'll also limit the sharing of weights. All weights that are being used will be disinfected after each session, and they won't be put back into the pile until they're completely dried. I'm trying to see what else. If anybody has any questions, I see all the names popping up. I've never had this many viewers at 10. What time is it? 11 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of you guys must be stuck at home as well. Feel free to ask questions down below. Like I said, your at-home workouts are launching today, and a full online program will launch on Monday for those who don't feel comfortable coming in. I get it. This is I'm only 41, but I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime that I can remember. I remember the market crashing in 2008, but there was nothing like this. I've never seen anything where everybody's been, the entire world has been, pretty much on a shutdown. And we're only seeing the beginning of it. We haven't seen the aftermath of this. If it prolongs out, it's just not good for small businesses. It's not going to help. We have a franchise name, Fit Body Boot Camp, huge franchise, but I don't have a franchise backing me in any way, shape, or form. Like I don't get financial funding or anything. I pay them guys. I don't have anyone that's going to come in and bail me out if we have to shut down for 6 to 8 weeks. So we just have to work together, support your small businesses, and that's not just me, your other small businesses in town, who try to keep them solvent as long as they can during this time. Restaurants, your cafes and stuff like that, or who are having to shut down or limit to takeout only. Go out and support those guys as much as you can. Question is, will at-home workouts require equipment? No, they should not, and if they do, it's very minimal equipment. I'm pretty sure they should be no equipment needed. But I haven't seen all of them. They've only launched a couple this morning to get us through the rest of the week, but they should not require any equipment. Any questions whatsoever? Like I said, to recap, starting tonight, we're going to limit classes to 9 people or less, okay? We encourage you to work out a maximum of 3 times a week on location, and that is just for the whole premise to let everyone come in who wants to come in. If the class is not full, come in, okay? But the days of old where we used to say, hey, if class is full, come in, we'll fit you in, we just can't do that anymore. We're trying to stay open as long as we can until, I have a feeling that it's coming. Virginia's just a little on the back end, it seems like. But I do feel, we're just going to try to do everything we can to keep it open and take the most precautions that we can. Like I said, but in the end, we are bound by whatever the government tells us to do. Trust me, there's no one out there who wants to stay open more than me. So we appreciate your guys' support. We appreciate your guys' business, and we appreciate you sticking with us. We had the fire back in October. We still haven't recovered from that 100%. This coronavirus, not very good timing, backing up onto that. So we're going to do everything we can to stay open as long as we can, but we really need your guys' support and help to, help us do that. So classes 9 people or less, 3 times a week. Make sure you book ahead of time. If you have any issues with that, you're not used to booking online, let us know. You can message me below. My email is jason@virginiafitbody.com. You can also reach out to Brenda, message below, or brenda@virginiafitbody.com, and we'll help you through that, okay? Like I said, in the meantime, a lot of people like to come early and hang out on the couches. Let's try to limit that so we can keep the room to 10 or less. Wait for the one class to completely leave. Once the class is over, we ask you just to go. We're not doing high fives anymore, but just exit so the next people can come in, and we'll just keep that revolving 10 people as best we can, okay? This is a learning experience for all of us. So we're not going to do everything perfect. No, I don't think anyone in our lifetime seen anything like this, so it's a learning experience for everyone. So anything we can do to help each other is greatly appreciated. Like I said, your at-home workouts are launching today, and we will have a complete online program that will launch on Monday. All right? Kimberly, yeah, like I said, we're trying to stay open as long as, thanks, Kimberly. Appreciate that. We're trying to do as much as we can to stay open. But the online workouts, like I said, I know you guys have kids that are home from school. I heard a rumor that they're going to be pushing that out probably even further than 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure about the locations there. I do know here in Roanoke they were shut down for 2 weeks, and they're getting ready to push that out to 4 weeks and maybe not even going back to school at all. So, like I said, everyone's at the mercy of pretty much the government right now. Any questions, feel free to post it down below. Like I said, once again, we appreciate your support. If we stick together through this, we'll look back on this in a couple months, and it'll all be gone, hopefully, and we'll be better people because of it. All right, take care, have a great day, and see you soon.